let's go ahead and get started. I see about 12 people in here. Guys, we got a bunch of bats in. For about 2 weeks, I got well over like 35 bats in the review, and I am still trying to get caught up. I mean, I got some of everything, and I'm trying my best to get stuff out. Plus, I took on a new job, so it's been kind of tough. And I don't have as much free time as like I did with my old job. And but yeah, it's been a little different, so that's why I'm trying to get stuff out. I got this in yesterday. I got the new KV25 from Short Porch, the new balanced one-piece USSSA bat. Can't wait to try that. I haven't. Does not have a flexi handle, so we'll see. Got a bunch of stuff, man. Don't need to see about that. We already hit that and reviewed it. Man, I'm not seeing any comments except from me, guys. Are you guys commenting or anything? Because I'm not getting anything right now. But I'm gonna go over some bats and stuff. We got I've got the Louisville Slugger, Matt Brady. We have not got to yet. We did some Louisville Slugger stuff. We busted a couple. We got a lot of senior and we got a lot of U-Trip stuff, guys. And of course, you guys know we got the new Fat Guy BP bat in. Tell you what I found out. This is a 26th. I guess my other one's in the car. Got a 25 ounce, man, and I really fell in love with that. Maybe I kind of went down on a weight and it broke in a little bit because it took a little bit longer for mine to break in. But let's see, yeah, that's not what I was looking for. But yeah, man, we got a bunch of new stuff to do. I mean, reviews and stuff, man. I can go over quite a few bats. I just wish I could see some people commenting or chiming in. I'm not seeing the first person comment. Let's see what this guest request. Let's see what we got, guys. I hope you guys can still see me. There we go. Send invite. There we go. Got Chad who's supposed to join me tonight. But some of the best, of course, we got this one getting ready to come out. The new Brewtown from Short Porch, the David Ireland series. This one's definitely a high bat speed. It's a little stiff. But we got a review getting ready to come out on that. For senior stuff, USSSA, man, we got the KP23 one piece, the kind of the all green one there, the Kelly Green. That's a good bat, by the way. Got quite a bit of stuff. Man, I don't know why I'm not getting any comments. It's kind of weird. But I added Chad, so he's supposed to join me and stuff. Let me see if I can hit comment again. I'm not seeing anything. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. Yeah, well, I just said that Chad didn't answer. I'll tell you guys, we got another bat here. This is the California bat, Special Forces bat, right? You can only order this from Jim Bateman. These just got where they were like at one time kind of banned, and now they're back. They're where you can use them now. We hit this. Me and Chad really like this. It's got like a little bit of. It's kind of got like a little catch finish or something, kind of like a spin, like a weird finish, kind of like a rough finish. This is a really good bat, and you can get these. You can use them in SSUSA. I know you can. I don't know if they're USSSA approved, but they are SSUSA approved again. You can only get these from Jim Bateman and stuff. I'll send it again, Chad. Hold on one second. Let's see. Add. Send an invite. There you go. I sent you an invite, Chad. And then, man, I just got so many bats, guys. I don't even know what to go over. Yeah, we got the new DeMarini Calic Gold I got from JustBats.com. It's kind of got the same finish as the Cali bat kind of, except it's a little bit like more rubbery there. Um, what else? U-Trip bat. We got the. I think this is the new Dan Sanchez, but I think it's supposed to be the new Iron Man from U-Trip for Louisville Slugger, the two-piece balance bat. We had just gotten that in. This stuff. What else? I don't think I put the review out on this yet, but I noticed that these were still on the website. So we hit the 220 bat, the new Short Ports 220. It's got spin tech on it too. So yeah, those are out, guys. We're gonna try to put a review. I don't know why I keep saying Chad's not coming on. What else? You also saw us just put out the new double dip. We did the peanut butter. Is this the peanut butter? I think this one is. This is the peanut butter. We just did that one. There's another version of this. This is the 13-inch. No, this is the 12-inch barrel. So we got the 13-inch barrel. We got the review of that coming out soon too. Yeah, if you guys watch the channel, like Miss Savannah hits with us, and man, she was hitting them off the fence, like the top yellow of the fence. We were hitting them on a 310 fence, and she was in the top of the yellow with that bat. And she's hitting guy balls. She's not hitting girl balls. She's hitting guy balls and stuff. So I mean, dude, that's some precedent. Shows you. Good. I'll try it again, Chad. If you're watching, and now it doesn't even show you on here. There it is. Add. Send invite. All right. Sent you an invite. Well, if you could go on here, Chad, if you're watching, go on there and see if you can just ask to join. There should be like a button to do that too. This stuff. There you are. What's going on, dude? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Unfortunately.
Hear you, that's the only thing.
Well, open your ears up.
I'm sorry?
I said open your ears up.
I can't hear you at all, dude. I don't know if it's if it's on my end or what. Because I'm not seeing any comments either, so I don't know if it's just me or.
Yeah, I can see the comments.
Yeah, it's not showing me the first comment yet. You got a puppy.
Yeah, she won't leave me alone. She won't be quiet.
And man, I cannot hear you for shit. Let me take my mic off, see if that helps. All right, there you go. Maybe it's the mic or something I got on there.
Yeah, can you hear me?
It just sounds real low.
Turn it up.
This is. Let me see if that's what it is. No, my volume's as high as it'll go. Let me see what this is. Yeah. Well, guys, if y'all can hear Chad, I can barely hear him. I can hear a little bit, but this one. I'll go over something real quick with Chad. I was like, how to talk about how me and Chad first met. Chad messaged me. This was when I first started out on Fat Guy BP, and I was doing a YouTube channel, basically with Dakota, and then I started hitting with those young guys like Garrett, Aaron, and Ben, and Chad had mentioned me, and he was like, we had started talking back and forth, and he asked to come out one night, man, and he joined us. And then me and him started talking back and forth. And Chad travels the world quite a bit, and me and him would talk all the time. And we kind of talked about softball basically, and all. And then we kind of hit it off, and we brought him onto the channel, and it just it's been going ever since. And curious, Chad, where are you from?
Martinsville, Virginia.
Martinsville. Okay. And did you ever play you play softball there, or did you? Or did you end up playing because of when you were in the Navy?
No, I ended up playing when I was in the Navy. I think I played throughout like intramurals. Most military people understand what the intramural scene is for military sports. 2004, I was fortunate enough to play all Navy. I played that year. We did pretty good that year. And then after that, I went into some special programs and didn't get to do much softball anymore until roughly until I met you. I think what 2020 ish
Yeah,
time
yeah.
frame.
And I think that's kind of close to when we started. Maybe a little bit after that, we started talking and stuff. That's kind of when I started the channel, and it started to take off a little bit during COVID because me and Dakota were just like, I didn't really change my life. Everybody else was restricted; they couldn't do anything, and me and Dakota just went to the field, and we were lucky enough to go to a field where nobody saw us. I mean, they had signs up saying "Don't come hit here," could not do anything, but we just went at it. But when uh, when you played it, did you play mostly just military, or did you just not play, or did you play like regular open?
I just really played military ball. Um, well, so to get to All Navy, I played in Maryland and I played on the military A team, and we were pretty good. And then that just led on to that because I met some people at some tournaments and they tried me out. And long story short, made the team, and here we are.
Yeah. Well, question because I want to answer this question. How tall are you, Chad?
Probably 6'4" to 6'7", depending on the angle of the camera.
Yeah. Yeah. Because everybody thinks Chad is 6'7" and 300 pounds. So, but that's what a lot of people think. And Chad's watching his puppies right now, guys. If you didn't know, he's got some dogs he's watching, so he wants to keep them out of stuff.
Yeah,
But
yeah. I don't want any more puppies.
yeah. But no, but yeah, Chad had mostly. I mean, we hit everything, but Chad basically me and him try to emphasize the senior stuff. Um, he's playing some senior ball now when he can because of his job he's restricted on how much he can play. Um, you playing all the senior ball you played in tournaments and stuff, and I know it's not a whole lot, but what little bit you have played. What's something you would change about the senior tournament game? Something that you've seen that you don't care for too much?
Oh man. I don't think nothing at this point with the senior game. Um, I like the speed of the game. I think the 5 runs an inning is outstanding. Um, it keeps the game in control, especially when, and you know as well as I do around in this area, we have so many AA teams, we have very little AAA teams, and then it seems like we have more major teams than we have AAA. So then you get in this mixed tournament, and I mean, you've seen some of the teams we played. We've played Suncoast a couple of times. We played what's the electric team that we play that's pretty good, and those boys can hit the living crap out of the ball, and we stay close to them when
Yeah.
we get in that open inning.
Well, I mean, I see the stuff in senior play is basically it's across the board in softball in general. People sandbag and people aren't going to move up because they don't have the greatest chance to win, and I understand that. I feel like sometimes right now the softball's not like what it once was. Senior ball is different because we didn't have there really wasn't much senior ball when we were coming up. But now that you got the 40s and older playing, I think they're trying to get people there because they need. I mean, I'm not trying to say it's like warm bodies, but they need warm bodies. I mean, they need players, teams there that they want a tournament to make. And if you started having enough teams coming in, you could actually bump people. The directors could get off their ass and go out there and watch teams that say, hey, this team needs to be bumped up or this team needs to stay where they're at and stuff.
I mean, and back to your previous question, what would I change? I think the thing is, and everybody has played softball, especially when you get to the senior realm. There's so many networks. It's the good old boy thing. I mean, you we played a team 2 weeks ago. We know the rules, and they kind of let them just skirt through,
Yeah.
and then brought it back, and so it's just like, okay, we get it. These guys are the Cinderellas of their little senior team in this area, so they get a little home cooking, so to speak, right?
I'll tell you a little story I saw, guys, and this is I won't tell when, where, or how. I was at a tournament. They had to play an upper team, so they had the equalizer, right? So if a AA team plays a AAA team or a AA team plays a major team, I watched the director sit there, and one of the players went and complained to the director and said, "Hey man, can we get the equalizer rule straight? Because every time we got there, it's different." And the director, out of spite, bumped them, and the team did not fit place in the top three, and he bumped them just because he was just being a dick. And I watched that firsthand, and I mean, it happened to some of the teams we know. But that's the way. That's sometimes what you deal with certain directors. But I feel like sometimes the directors, if they kind of get off their butt and go out there and watch teams, I see it in E, D, and C. They just, hey man, just send us the money, bring us in, and certain teams are not ever going to get bumped and stuff. But sometimes when you keep winning tournaments, though, you have to get bumped. There's nothing. It's out of the director's hands. You will get bumped. But yeah, it's not a perfect world. We know that. So I was going to talk to you. I was going to talk about tonight. Me and you hit a bat this weekend we thought a lot of, and we've hit quite a few bats this year. And I was sitting there thinking the other day, and I called, and Richard Clem, he called me. Clem called me, and we were talking. And I told him, I said, this year, man, I said, all the senior bats are good. I mean, they're phenomenal. But I said, I've had about 2 or 3 that just stood out from the rest for me. Now, low bat speed guy, I don't hit the ball hard. I don't even square it up. I cut everything. And they just work for me. But as far as the top 3 bats, Chad, what did you like that you sit there and say, every time I go to the tournament, they separate themselves from the rest, but every time you go to a tournament, you feel like you can't get out.
Yeah, so this one's near and dear to my heart because I stay on you about making a top 5.
Yeah.
I stay on you about ranking the bats. But for me, so I think everybody that watches our channel, the Kevlar stuff is pretty hot. For those people that do swing the short porch stuff, especially I can't swing it, but you love it. The blackout.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen you do things with that blackout that you only dream about with any other bat. And if you guys know me and Adam, I'll talk junk to him. Imagine that. One day he wanted to have a home run derby contest.
Yeah.
And I knew it. I was like, you must have the blackout in the truck.
Yeah.
But unbeknownst to him, he did not have it in the truck, and he took a big L that day.
I quit bringing it. Because I wouldn't use it. That's kind of the reason I did it.
But so, this is kind of like when we used to do the ASA stuff. We were always trying to find the monster killer, right? Somebody to take Monster off their throne, because you can say what you want about Monster and how the companies ran and this, that, and other, but they make a good USA ASA bat, man, a real good bat. So for me, what I do now, because probably the baseline for me is I love Adam's bat. I like the DDT, and I like the wig popper. Now, the anonymous bats are ridiculous.
Yeah.
They're probably right there in line with them. And then you have the mastery. Everybody knows I love the mastery. I gained the mastery for a long time. Well, this weekend we ran into this guy. You guys might know him.
What now?
I said this weekend we ran into this guy.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we didn't run into the guy per se, but he has a bat. And what's Mario Foster?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. You guys know Josh, and you guys know how Josh hits. This puts me equal with Josh, and I'm 12 years older than Josh. And this bat, I was hitting creatures.
Yeah, he was.
Like so bad that Josh went to the outfield to stand in the road to see where they were landing. And you guys know Josh. He's got the biggest ego out of all of us. He loves some Josh, and we love him. Don't get it wrong.
Yes.
But he wanted to see where these balls was landing because it was irking him so bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, that bat is phenomenal. I mean, I think what do we got? 100 plus swings on it right now?
Yeah.
So
I may have put another 50 after you left.
Yeah. So
yeah.
The previous years, got soft on me. I mean, after I hit them, after I got over 150 to 200,
Chaz on
they got soft. So I kind of pulled away from them because I would start hitting more knuckleballs, and every now and then you would get one, and it would be nice. But
I'm gonna show you three that, for me, that made me look like a different hitter. Two of them you mentioned. One of them you didn't mention, and to me, this one was the bazooka.
oh well,
Yeah,
that see,
this bat is
so
a two-piece bat, by the
yeah,
way, guys. It
so
kind
I
of,
was
it was different. I'm
yeah.
not gonna lie to you. And I do not know how this bat is still together because Chad hit it. He was hitting in cooler weather. We hit it in warmer weather. But when Chad was hitting in cooler weather, there was no way the walls were not touching. I mean, and it was just ridiculous. This bat's stupid. The other one was, of course, the new Mario Foster. Uh, Dude, it's. I know a lot of people. I'll say this, and it's not going to be popular, but I think this is better than the green one. That's just my opinion, but I
Yeah.
really do. To me, I hit this one better. I did last year's was good, but this year's is phenomenal, and it was one of those two bats and this one. I mean, I do stuff with this bat that I typically don't do, and those three right there, to me right now, are just head and shoulders above the rest a little bit. You know, I mean, there's certain ones I'm forgetting. There's certain ones that, but I'm gonna tell you, when I go up to bat with those, like I don't have home run power. Those three bats right there, I'm like, okay, I can hit it out with this bat. Adam's not a home run hitter, but I've watched you hit a lot. You, in my opinion, you like a light bat. You provide a lot of the power for the bat, a lot of the bat speed for it. That's why you swing. I feel like you swing you let balance bat so well, or mid load bats, but you swing a balanced bat real good, and even a 25-ounce bat. You know, me and you've been trying to talk bat manufacturers into making a 25-ounce, 2-ounce end load bat, but nobody will do it because they say it'll be illegal. And I was like, well, nobody's got to know. But hey, you know, we've tried to talk some people into it, and they won't do it for us. We were like, we'll never use it in a game, I swear. But you know, they would. Me and Chad have been on the 25-ounce for a little bit, and especially if you got like a big end load. Like the Anonymous made a really good one. My bat, the Fat Guy BP bat, the 25-ounce, and that one's really good. I know I'm missing some that are really good in 25 ounces. The Anonymous Insomnia was one of the best ones out there for that. I don't remember. I'm trying to remember which other ones we've hit that are like that.
The
Um,
The Suncoasts are good. The only thing with the Suncoast is the waiting sometimes.
yeah,
Um, that they seem like the last year and this year they've gotten a little bit better with the weighting. They're not as light,
yeah. It seems like a
but
little bit less hand weight in them.
yeah,
Yeah,
but they do have that thin handle. So I mean, what I think some people don't take into account, that thin handle is going to make you swing fast. I mean, that's the funny thing with Dave's bat, the DDT.
yeah.
That bat, when you pick it up, it feels like a sledge, but it will go through the zone so nice. I mean, it's a good bat too. I mean, I think that's that's probably, well, senior wise, that's probably right with the bazooka, because you know this, and you guys watched the video on the Anarchy Bazooka. At the time, that was the best two-piece senior bat I've swung to date
Which one, the Bazooka?
because it was just ridiculous. Yes,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Right now, for me too. Now, Dave's bat was weird. It took me to get you to swing it some to break it in for me. But once you did get it broke in,
yes.
it swings so fast, and it don't seem like I'm getting crazy velo numbers with it, but we're getting distance, a lot of distance with that bat that we weren't, you know, and it don't seem like the velo numbers were any better,
Well,
but we were just shitting a ton of velo with it.
well,
I
let's
mean,
go to the top.
distance.
Well, so where's the weight at in Dave's bat, right? Kind of a mid-load bat, right?
Yeah.
So, what are the Yankees? What are the Yankees getting all this PR for? These torpedo bats, and where's that weight at? It's in the barrel. It's down in the barrel. So, I mean, there's something to that, right? I think I would love to think Dave was thinking like that, but I'm not going to give him that credit. But it works. I mean, bat's got a lot of pop. Um, I think that's I think that was the one thing that we didn't like about your bat. We wanted it hot out of the wrapper.
Yeah.
But when you get anywhere between, depending on your bat speed, if you're a fast bat speed guy, 50 to 80, slow bat speed, 100 to 150 swings on it.
Yeah.
Boy,
Oh yeah.
that thing will travel, man. Will travel.
Yeah, we were. You had left Sunday or Saturday, and I let Savannah. She was swinging the 25-ounce, man, and she was hitting it good, man. And the bat just sounds good. I talked to a dude last night that Don, the guy that I talked to you about that bat tester he was built, and he said a lot of the older guys really like the Fat Guy BP bat. It's very popular with the older guys, which is
And that was
because it's
shocking
got
to
a
us.
big ass inload on it.
Yeah,
Huh?
and that's
Yeah,
shocking to us. Like
yeah, it is.
I
Yeah,
would not have thought if you. I mean, I told you that this morning when you mentioned it to me. I was like, that's funny. I mean, but again, it's warm down there.
yeah. Uh-oh. Shit, did he cut out? Let's see if I can resend them. I don't know what happened there, guys. I'll add them back. Send invite. I'm adding them back, guys. If he can come back on. Yeah,
All right,
me
I'm
and
back.
Chad, there he is. Okay. I don't know what
Yeah,
happened there.
I don't. But like I said, it's warm. It's warm down there in Florida, so maybe their bats are breaking in a little
Yeah.
bit better down there.
And
And I
the
mean,
older guys, my theory is my bats definitely got some butt to it. So I think they like the butt. They like the sound to it. Because like I'm even watching Savannah hit it, and Savannah doesn't. I'm not knocking her because she's a girl, and I'm not knocking her because she has bat speed. Dude, she's not much further behind me. She's really nipping my heels with bat speed, but she's like it works for like someone with a little bit of a slower bat speed because it's got so much inload and butt to it, and it's just got a good sound and stuff. And it's got a stiff handle. I like that stiffer handle too. But maybe that's why yeah, it's like it's surprising to us that the older guys like my bat, but like you take like the David Ireland bat, the what do they call it, the Bruton. That's a stiff barrel. I mean, and that's definitely for the upper echelon guys. To me, like the Chads, we let Josh hit it and stuff like that. And I'm curious on some people's thoughts on letting these younger guys swinging videos with senior bats. I'm kind of curious on that. We've been letting Josh put some swings on it. Now we let Savannah hit it, but Savannah's in her 20s. But we just kind of felt like, hey, she doesn't have a crazy amount of bat speed, but we want to see how the bat goes. And she's got she's got some bat speed, and she still hits it, and she's one hopping it off the fence or hitting it off the fence and stuff like that. But
oh yeah, yeah, Savannah's a monster.
We got some more stuff coming in this week. We got another Anarchy bat. We got the new Onyx. It's supposed to be here tomorrow, and I believe that's got a spin tech on it also. So a lot of people are heading that way. They're kind of leaning toward the spin tech on stuff. Was there anything else this weekend other than Mario Foster that we hit that stood out to you? Because we hit a bunch.
It was a U trip though. That DeMarini U trip that we hit.
Yeah.
That one actually surprised me because we did a little thing with some Rawlings products, and now mind you, we did let Josh go all out on this DeMarini, so it was broken real nice.
Yeah.
So when I got it, it was nice.
You got to
It was
understand, guys,
surprising.
sometimes too is we have to hold Josh back because Josh will bust a bat, dude. He hits it hard, dude. I mean, there's just no denying it. You know what I mean? And Josh is not a big guy either. He's 5'11", weighs about 230, but he hits the shit out of it. But I mean, we have to hold him back on certain bats and stuff like that. And I mean, it's kind of crazy because Josh is about 6 months away from playing senior ball, where he's eligible to play 40 and older softball, and everybody's going to be knocking his door down to pick him up because he just hits it so damn hard. But I don't know. What do you think of Josh playing senior ball?
Well, I feel bad. I mean, I feel bad for anybody in the field. I mean, thank God he does not pull the ball that much. He's an alley guy because the third baseman.
Yeah.
I mean, but I mean, we've told Josh this 100 times. Josh's 80% swing is way better than his 100% swing.
Oh yeah.
It's ridiculous. I mean, guys, if y'all seen videos when he's doing 80, he's hitting seeds. Like you look at his wife, there's not a there's not a woman that plays recreational softball that gets balls hit to her like she gets in our freaking BP sessions.
Yeah.
Like we're hitting shots at her. I hit one the other night, 102 miles an hour, and she just snags
Yep.
it down.
It's
It's
the
like,
craziest shit, dude. It's she's better than most men outfielders we play with.
yeah.
And,
Now she,
the thing with Savannah too is she's not scared of the ball and stuff, but she loves to rob us. She gets a home run, she robs us of a home run. She talks shit, and she loves to go after Chad.
she
She
loves coming.
does. You know,
But
I'll tell you,
senior,
I'm gonna tell y'all a story. I heard this and I got reminded of it this weekend. This kid is on a bicycle and he goes up to Josh at the ball field, and the kid asked Josh and the other guys, he said, "Hey man, can I get some change or some money so I can buy an ice cream?" And Josh said, "Hell no, go get a job, kid." The kid went and got his mom and told on Josh. And he pointed out, Josh, that's that guy who wouldn't give me money and told me to go get a job. Oh, dude, I heard it again this weekend. I just died laughing. Oh, but Josh is one of a kind, cuz.
and he said that like he knew this kid his whole life. That's what y'all gotta
He did.
understand.
And everybody around him was like, what the hell did he just tell this kid?
He's
He don't care, dude.
oh,
He's a unique individual.
bro. They don't make him like him.
Oh, because I mean, he didn't tell me the story. I had some other people tell me the story, and then he had reminded me of it because he's like, yeah, he was talking about some I had reminded because I had a flat tire and this dude hit me up for some money, and I had told Josh about it. I didn't have spare change, and the guy laughed at me because I didn't have spare change, and Josh was like, he told me about that story, and I said I didn't know if that was true because people had told me that, and then Josh was like, yeah, I got that woman, that mom got mad at me because I told him to go find a damn job. I was just like, that's hilarious, you know.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but I'll see what we got here. Let me ask you this question real quick. On the softball bats and stuff right now, what's something you'd like to change on U-Trip, senior, whatever, something you think they should change, or maybe a change on bats or something that you feel like nobody's come up with it, maybe, you know.
So I think in the senior realm, I think the net should be mandatory. I just think it's a no brainer, especially with, I mean, with as big as the 40 plus seniors getting.
Yeah.
I mean, and we know this, we see it here. Most of the guys can't control where they hit the ball.
Nah.
Most of them. So if you get a good pitcher and he's got some movement and that ball breaks out, it's coming up the middle. 6 out of 10 times. And off these bats, good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck, because
And
I missed one.
I've always hit middle. I mean, I've always hit middle. Now, I don't hit it a pitcher. I hit to the right or the left of them, but I always hit middle. And sometimes you're going to miss. It don't matter how good you are. Sometimes you're going to miss, and you might hit a kneecap or something. But
So,
Chad, you're
and I,
real good at hitting. You pull the ball more than anybody. And so does Josh. But I mean, Josh is getting a little better at it. He started hitting some backside bombs that last tournament, that 35 and older he was hitting. But yeah, both of you guys really pull it real well, and I've always been kind of like middle backside. But yeah, dude, if I was on the mound and I saw one of y'all two coming up, and if I even screwed up and pitched y'all outside, I would run to the outfield screaming because I would be like wanting not to get hit, especially with a senior bat in your guys' hands. It just and everybody can say what they want. Oh, I'll stand on the mound. Well, go for it, dude. That's you. But it ain't gonna be me. I mean, I'm not stupid, and this shit'll hurt. I mean, I've seen some people get really hurt. I don't understand why people don't use screens. It's crazy. But
I think another one too, and I'm not going to say this in senior because anybody in senior ball can be a home run hitter. But the thing that aggravates me is the home run out. Like, I get it. Like, you're trying to control the game, but I don't think a home run should be an out. Like, give them one base, right? I mean, it's mind numbing. But then you get and you guys will understand this. Josh has this one. He plays a lot of e-ball, and he's got some boys that they all get together and they go out there and play softball the Josh way, and it's just like we're hitting bombs. And
Yeah.
I think one tournament they had 13 home run outs. It was something astronomical, just
Well,
mind
they
numbing.
sit on that back foot. They're leaning
Oh,
back. That
bro.
back shoulder's about to drag the ground. Yeah.
And I used to jump on Josh when we first met because it was like we wouldn't have any home runs and he would hit a monster. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Like we don't have any more home runs and you just hit one 400 and it went 400 feet long and 400 feet high. Like I'm not gonna get mad at you if you hit a line drive out.
Yeah.
Get it? You hit the ball hard, but it's just like you were trying to hit a home run. Why?
Yeah. I mean, that's yeah. I mean, you yeah. But then you go to practice with guys like that, and that's all they do in practice, and then you get them in the game, and the guys like, I tried to keep it in. I was like, man, I've hit with you on BP. You never try to keep it in, you know. But
Never.
yeah, yeah. I don't know.
Well, Josh has an excuse because I mean, you guys have seen it, and we see it close up. You guys see a snippet of what he's doing out there, and of course, it's most of his best swings, but his bad swings, he's hitting it off the handle. He's hitting it off the end cap.
Yeah.
It's still going 96 on a line out of the park. It's so annoying.
It
Oh my
is.
God.
It is.
It,
I mean, I take for granted how good he is, dude. If when I edit video, dude, I'm not lying to you when I say this. When I'm cutting 95-mile-an-hour swings out of the video that Josh hit, and I would die for, you know. And I'm cutting shit out like that, and stuff. It's crazy, but I do it with Chad on videos when we hit senior bats. I have to cut out swings I wish I had for Chad. It's annoying as hell. But I sit there and it's like, but I got to make this video shorter. I try to keep on my count of swings in there, and it's just you sit there and watch him do it, and you're going, God dang, cuz. But I see and hear a lot of stuff during the editing too that a lot of you guys don't hear, and it helps me because it helps me kind of see how y'all are feeling about the bass and stuff. But like, yeah, I've never seen anyone. I think the one thing that blows me away with Josh is I can give him the stiffest handle bat, and the next round I'll give him the flexiest handle bat, and that damn son bitch will adapt to the bat as fast as hell. And I've never seen him because like it'll take me goddamn 2 rounds to do it. And I mean, you've seen that, and I hit like shit. I get it, but like Josh just adapts so fast to it. It's
yeah.
crazy.
Well, it's like hitting off that machine of his. Like so, the batting machine that we use, not
Yeah,
Adams but Josh's. That thing throws a breaking ball
yeah,
softball pitch. Like it breaks. Like so, you have to get in the box at the breaking point, and so it's harder to hit off of than you might think
yeah,
it is. But once
yeah,
you get it, it's it's money, and it speeds up some of the reviews we do. That's why we use it a lot. Now I won't use it like Josh got mad at us a couple weeks ago because me and Adam went to hit, but I just wanted to take some BP because I was hitting off his machine all week, and my timing was jacked. So we went and used Adam's little pitch because that was really more realistic,
yeah,
and it got me in line for the tournament because I went out there after hitting off Josh's machine, and I'm swinging and the ball still in the air because I think it's
yeah, yeah. It's got a crazy speed. It takes you a minute to adjust to it, and like and the wheels worn, so the wheels got it's funky now. We're calling it. Me and Josh decided to call it. You got Andy Purcell as a softball pitcher, and we think of Randy Johnson as a baseball pitcher. So we call it the Randy Purcell, and we just we think we're like that thing's just nasty some days, man. But I mean, it's better than us pitching live pitching because we all suck at it. But yeah, dude, but he, like he'll keep the radar, and he'll tell me like the other day when we left Saturday, man, we had like 600 swings uh on that bat. He told me, I said, how many swings we get today? He said about 600, and I was like, that's crazy, dude. We had that many swings, and that don't include all the swings we took before he got there. We were hitting off the other machine,
yeah.
and that's a lot of swings in one day. But I don't think people realize how many swings we put in and how much work it is. And I mean, dude, I'm telling you, I got 30 bats right now that I gotta edit, and I don't know how I'm ever gonna catch up on it. But man, we get a lot of stuff done. I wish I edited as fast as we hit. So
Yeah. And then I leave Friday, so
yeah,
I'll be gone for a while, guys.
yeah. And I got some more for you to hit. Hopefully, I can get we can get up this week before you leave. Um, I got one coming in tomorrow. I don't know when the Anarchy's coming in. I have no idea on that one yet. I don't know when they sent us that. So, but well, man, I
Hey,
guess that's it.
well, hold up real fast, Chad. If you're watching, man, we need some Suncoast,
I
bro.
can't hear anything you saying.
I said if Chad is watching, I need some Suncoast so we can hit some Suncoast. I've seen some videos
Yeah, oh,
review.
I know. I want to hit some of those new Suncoast. Yeah, definitely for sure. And all.
Yeah,
Um,
because
but
they're right there too. We didn't mention them, but they're right there too. With within they're in my top 5 for sure. And
yeah, and that yellow one,
the
the Rob Root
Megalo,
2-piece, that's a
yeah,
very popular bat, man. We see everybody hitting that bat, and it's
I've
hot.
lo-
They're not getting us
yeah
wrong. That's a hot ass bat, and I like how the handle's a little bit stiffer on that, the connection piece.
yeah I've lost several tournaments to guys swinging Suncoast
Yeah,
up
and
here.
we hit the new Ron Yeager bat this weekend. That was pretty good. I was really surprised. It's flexy. Don't get me wrong. It's pretty flexy in the handle, but man, that barrel is
Yeah,
nasty on that thing.
that might be the best flexi bat I've swung in a
Yeah.
long time. Because the flex to the barrel stiffness seems to work out. Because I really wouldn't feel the flex unless I hit it really good,
Yeah.
but then it would just jump off the barrel. So it seems like they might have found something there, but I don't think you could put any weight into it other than what it is because it's
Yeah.
a balanced bat.
Yeah. It definitely broke in faster than some of the other stuff from what I've
Yeah,
seen.
yeah, but yeah.
But well, you got anything else to add?
No, man, it's a good time.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna let you head out. I'm gonna finish up, then I'll give you a holler later.
All right, guys. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. See y'all later.
All right, man. Appreciate you coming on.
Later, bro.
All right, guys, that was Chad, who hits in all the videos with us. I mean, he hits the ever living shit out of the ball, and he is a character, guys. I mean, he's a ex-Navy vet, 19 years in the Navy, man. He played a lot of military ball and stuff. So Chad, he's always been good for our channel, man. Him and Josh both have been super dedicated, man. They put in a lot of work for me, man. And I mean, I'm very lucky to have those guys hit with me and stuff. I'm gonna try to get Josh on here maybe next week or two. I'm gonna start going live a little bit more, and I'm gonna bring on a few more guests. I don't know how this worked out. I could not hear Chad at all hardly when he talked, guys. So I tried to work it out for the best of you. And I don't know if you guys can hear me because I don't have the mic on. I took the mic off because I didn't think you could hear Chad, and it didn't work either way. So I don't know if you guys could hear me or not. And I couldn't see any of the comments tonight, so I don't know. I need a little work on this and stuff like that. But I tried to bring, like I said, bring Chad on. It kind of started out and kind of feel my way through, try to learn how to do this stuff. This is new for me. Instead of me just coming on here and reading questions for you guys. I'm sorry I can't read your comments, guys. I don't know why. I don't know what I've done wrong, but I can't read any of the comments on here. But yeah, I enjoy what Chad had. I'm glad to get Chad to open up a little bit and talk. He did. I thought he did real well tonight, guys. But guys, if you got any questions, I'm telling you guys, I know I got a lot of bats to finish up editing and get out to you guys. I don't know. I mean, I'm working on it. That's all I can tell you. And all the bat companies, if you're watching, we're trying to get them out. We're trying to pump them out, guys, as fast as we can. So we're getting that. There's some bat companies that are kind of a little mad at me on some stuff because I ain't got these bats out, the reviews out on them yet. But I mean, dude, I got only but so much time, and I got this new job, so it's kind of affecting that and stuff. I mean, I've got some companies mad at me because I told them their bat wasn't that great, and they sent it to me. I didn't like the bat, and I said, hey, if I put a review out, I'm gonna basically tell the truth. I'm not gonna lie for you. I'm just gonna say, hey, it's not that great of a bat, and they just quit sending us stuff. And they kind of got the ass at us or whatever. So, but hey, it is what it is, man. So I mean, some of the stuff I just bought one the other day. from one of the companies that basically didn't want to send us stuff anymore and stuff. But we'll see how it goes. But guys, if you, like I said, if you got any questions, if there's any batch you want to see reviewed, or if you got anything at all you want to talk to us about, reach out to us. You can always reach out to Chad or Josh also. But man, I appreciate you guys listening. I hope you guys like this. If there's something we can change or something, let me know. I don't know how I sounded on the video and stuff, or maybe I'll just get a little bit more, just learn how to do it a little bit better. But guys, I guess that's it. Until next time, keep hitting it. And hey, guys, please subscribe to our channel. All right? We'll talk to you later, guys. Thank you.